Well, hello there. How's it going, guys? Why the hell be I wearing headphones around my neck? Answer, new mic. Yeah. I think it's story time, guys. And I'm gonna confess something for once. Yay! When I was in school, I believe this was year 12. This is in English class. Now, I was never really I was actually a pretty smart kid, teenager. The only thing is, I never put that into my school work. It was always into little schemes to get around things. Basically, this story is a absolutely perfect example of one of those schemes that I would try and do to get around schoolwork. In particular, this English assignment. There was this one English assignment that we had to do. Can't remember what it was about, but I did not start it until the last day, as many of us have done. If you have not done that, then what the hell is wrong with you, Gav? But yeah, so I didn't start it until the last day, and even the next day, I didn't do much. I did like 2 paragraphs. And when it was time for English class, I did not attend. In year 12, we had all these study periods, and during some of those days, we've got study periods at the end of the day. This is only in year 12. You can actually leave if you've got a study period at the end of the day. Now, I had English 6th period and a study period 5th period, which is second last. Depending on how good your maths is, I had to clarify that. Anyway, did my study period, went to the music rooms, just played some guitar, and when it was time for English class, I went to the bathrooms and just sat there. I think I was just listening to 104.1 Today FM, which is like a rock channel radio. I was just listening to that in the bathrooms for about 40 minutes. I'd say this is where it starts to get interesting in the video, because for action-packed, hi-ya! Ha! Ninjas coming out every single angle, oh my god! And by ninjas, I mean me. I looked at the time, it was 3 o'clock. It's home time for me. I get up. Guess what comes up on the announcements? Could Blake Jesus please come to... I can't do that. I can't do an announcement in person. Could Blake the Jesus please come to the headmaster's office? God dang it! I run around, just imagine the bathrooms here, if you can see that, here, and then there's like a wall where this hand is, and then through here, sorry I hit the mic, through here is the exit. The thing is, it's a big driveway, and there are a few teachers around that area, so just try and imagine this as, for example, I don't know, Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets, when you had to get around all those little freaking prefects to get to a certain area. If you got caught, you would lose like 10 points. If I got caught, I would have been dead. I went back into the bathrooms, got dressed into my street clothes, and then walked, if you can imagine, a hedge, and then a little pathway down there, which is sort of lowered, and then a drive-through there. I ran around through the lowered part next to the hedge and sort of crawled underneath, running like so. One of the teachers... This is Solid Snake's shit right here. Just saying. So I'm just crawling through with the hedge sort of hiding me. And one of those teachers I actually knew pretty well. He was one of my favorites. Anyway, he was just walking down the drive-through. I think he was about to go do some supervision at one of the bus stops that the teachers just look out for. He forgets something, so he's like, oh, and then walks all the way back. I'm like, sweet, this is my shot. And I just sprint it, leg it, straight through, down the drive-through. And I make it. The thing is, there's a road just there, because it's obviously a friggin' drive-through. There's a road right there, so I cross the road, and one of the teachers is back on the school side of the road, and he looks directly at me. Thank God I was in my street clothes, otherwise I would have been dead. But anyway, long story short, I sprinted that whole way, all the way to the bus stop, which is just all the way back around the school, and this school's fairly large, 200 meters. I'm fat, okay? So I make it to this bus stop, and I know that I have to catch a bus before any of the teachers come to supervise that area. And thankfully, one of the bus that takes me directly home, like, came straight away. I get on that bus, I am feeling like God. But alas, this feeling does not survive very long. 5 minutes later, I get a call from Mom. Where the hell you be at? What the hell, boy? I'm gonna whoop your ass so bad. But she didn't actually say that, but she meant it though. Moral of the story, guys, I did not get away with it, and if I couldn't get away with it, you definitely couldn't. But I'm sorry. I guess the real moral of the story, guys, if you still are at school, just do your assignments on time. Like, don't do my skit unless you make them as funny as me. But I guarantee you won't be laughing until like a few years after. But yeah, that's my first confession video. I hope you guys liked it, and I'm gonna leave you be. See you guys later, and yeah.